Hey there, it's Elizabeth Mack, and you're watching another edition of Limelight Live. This week, I'm at the North Florida Fairgrounds. Yes, it's the 70th annual North Florida Fair, correct?
That is correct.
Joining me this week is Mark Harvey. Say hello, Mark.
Hi.
He's going to be giving us a few details and some background history on, the fairgrounds and the fair and how it all got started here. So 70 years is a really long time.
Well, it's actually 72.
Wow. Okay.
But we've only done it 70 years because we did stop for 2 years during World War II.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Everybody stopped during World War II.
Yeah. So then, tell me, it wasn't always like this?
No.
How many rides do we have out here today?
Well, right now there's 50 rides, and you're right, it did start at a different location in town, and it wasn't until 1949 that it actually moved to the current location.
Okay.
But 50 rides, no telling, I think there's like 30 food stands just on the other end. I don't know how many are on the end where the carnival are, but plenty of food.
Oh, it smells really, really good too, by the way. I know you can smell it, but I can't. It smells great. So then tell us about the fair. How many people typically come out each year?
The last few years we've been hitting real close to the 100,000 mark. I hope to bust that this year.
Okay.
And if the early indications are right, I think we will this year.
Okay, and then I understand there's also exhibits. It's not just about the rides and the food. There's exhibits, there's shows, correct?
There are, and that's what most people think about when they come to the fair, the rides and the food, and they really don't think that there's a lot of other things going on. And we actually have some top-notch entertainment here. Most of the days it's $7 to get in, but other days it's $5. And for that $5 or $7 admission, there's a circus under the big tent. That alone would be worth $7, I would think. But there's also an exotic animal show that's educational as well as very interesting. Racing pigs, a petting zoo.
I've seen the racing pigs.
And the
They're
magician.
so cute.
The pigs, everybody loves the pigs. They are adorable. We actually also have a mama pig that's about to give birth any day if she didn't do so during the night last night.
Yeah.
So there may be a set of pigs down there for us.
Some piglets.
Uh-huh.
They're so cute. And then, so we're actually sitting on the Ferris wheel right now. I think you were telling me at night it looks completely different during the day than it does at night, and all the lights are lit up. And this actually you can see from...
You can see from South Magnolia and South Monroe. There's been a new LED light kit installed on the Ferris wheel, and it plays a 2-hour digital light show.
That is kind of cool.
It doesn't repeat itself for 2 hours.
It's a long time for
it's actually a lot of fun.
Sequence of lights.
It's a lot of fun to watch. A lot of different colors, and they do different schemes with it. It's pretty cool.
So then you were telling me that there were some specials and that there are different ways that you can come out and participate and have a good time at the fair.
There are different specials, and if you're into the rides, there's basically two systems. One is the unlimited ride wristband, which if you really like to ride, or like most kids do like to ride, that's probably the best way to go. Then there's the old sheet ticket system, which has been modified to a digitized card. You buy credits, and if you only want to ride a few rides, then that's probably your better way to economize.
And then also, you were telling me about, gosh, it just totally slipped my mind there for a second.
About the educational aspects of the fair.
I was just like, I had it.
There are a lot of things here that's educational, and that's one of the things that I take pride in, is that we do have a lot of educational things that are here. I was telling somebody I was a customer first, a parent second, and a business manager third, so I kind of tailored it around that. But just about every one of the buildings has something in it that's educational. Like, for example, our cattle barn. There's a lot of pictures of different breeds of cows, from dairy cows to beef cattle, and a lot of facts about those cattle. And it's an area where a parent could take a child and explain to them different aspects about a cow that the child would find fascinating, and I think they would find it doubly fascinating learning from their parent as opposed to a teacher.
That's true, yeah. And then earlier when I first walked in, I believe you were saying that there's no way you can really identify the kind of crowd that comes to the fair.
No, there's a little bit of every socioeconomic group, every demographic is represented. It's tough to pigeonhole a fair crowd.
But that's what makes it fun, I guess. It's really like that true community event that you have.
It is very representative of the community. Absolutely, but everybody here is here to have fun too, and that makes it fun for me. It's a fun job to have.
Oh, that's good. So then what's your favorite part about the fair?
Well, if you look at me, you might think it's the food, but no, I like the entertainment actually.
The entertainment.
It's interesting and it's fun. I like the rides, but I don't have a time to get on the rides very often. But I do stroll by the entertainment and get to watch those shows.
Okay. And then also now it does end this week on the 13th, correct?
That is Sunday. It ends on the 13th, yes.
It started on the 3rd. How's it been going so far for this year?
We've had good crowds, very good crowds. We've had great weather for it, and great weather is predicted for the duration of it. So.
Normally it gets a little cold during the... it starts off warm and then all of a sudden one night it'll just drop off and it'll be cold and it's like, what happened?
Welcome to North Florida. That's the way North Florida is. Air conditioner in the daytime and the heater at night.
It's actually pretty nice right now though.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Like, how can people check out more information on the fair?
There is our website, northfloridafair.com, that's got some ticket specials on there. I encourage people to read that, though, because if you just come out, you can still see everything. But I know as a parent on a budget, I like to know what I'm going up against. And there are ways to save, and there's plenty of ways listed. We don't hide anything. It's all there for everybody to see.
Great. Awesome. And then, as usual, I will bring you some other events going on around town. Starting on Wednesday, there's the Jameson Whiskey Dinner at Hotel Duval, 7 p.m. It's at Shula's, which is right there on the ground floor of the Shula's 347, the restaurant there. It's $90, but it's all inclusive. You get a 4-course meal paired with Jameson whiskey. So for all you whiskey lovers out there, if you want a nice hearty meal with some flavorful beverages, then I suggest you check that out. And again, that's at 7 p.m. at Shula's. And then Mufaro's Beautiful Daughters. It's a production put on by FAMU's Central Theater. It'll be at the Charles Winterwood Theater right there on campus in Tucker Hall. It's a Cinderella-like fable is how they described it. It starts Wednesday, but it goes through Saturday. Shows will be at 8 p.m., but on Saturday there's a special showing at 2 p.m. The tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students and children. It seems like that's something nice that people could check out. And Cinderella is always such a nice little cute story. She was almost one of my favorite Disney princesses. I'm still a Beauty and the Beast fan myself. But then coming up on Friday, there's Seussical, the musical, at the Young Actors Theater. This week, the shows will be Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m., Sunday at 7 p.m. The tickets are $14 for children 12 and under, $16 for students and seniors, and $18 for adults. Again, that's Seussical, the musical, at the Young Actors Theater. And of course, Friday is a downtown get down because Saturday, Florida State University is playing University of Miami, and I think, we have a chance of winning.
Go to Knowles.
Yeah. So don't forget to check out the downtown get down from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then if you want to hang out in Midtown, maybe not go downtown, there's also Cruise Get Down in Midtown, or maybe you could actually check out them both because they both start at 6 p.m. But the Midtown party goes to 2 a.m. So if you leave downtown get down, head on over to Crew de Gras in Midtown on Monroe, and you can check them out. The acoustic music starts at 7 p.m. and the cover is $5. Typically have a nice time. People, if you can park and walk around and hop around different places in Midtown, it's always nice. And then Saturday, there's the Munich Symphony. It's a part of FAMU's Lyceum series. They bring in different performers throughout the year that have a cultural aspect to it. So this Saturday will be the Munich Symphony at Lee Hall on FAMU campus. It's at 7:30. And then, of course, I mentioned the game on Saturday against FSU Miami. And then there's the Sidewalk Chalk Arts Contest at the Downtown Marketplace from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They say they get a huge gamut from just kids wanting to have fun to professional chalk artists on the sidewalk putting on some really nice art to check out throughout the whole entire marketplace. The benefits go to TLC Animal Center because they'll be selling pieces of chalk for $1. So if you want to participate in that, check that out, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Downtown Marketplace. That's actually right there at Ponce de Leon on Monroe where Park Avenue is. And then one last thing is the Sunday Florida Black Bear Awareness Festival at the Tallahassee Museum. It's 1 to 5 p.m. There's going to be lots of bear-related activities such as a forage hunt and also meeting Smokey the Bear. It's only you can prevent forest fires. I've always liked Smokey the Bear.
I like him. We have him here every now and then. He walks around.
Yeah. See? You can also check him out at the North Florida Fairgrounds. But then again, as mentioned before, you can check them out online to see the ticket prices and check out whatever night you want to come up all the way up until Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I know I'm going to come back because, I've been out of town for last week and I finally came back and now get to check out the fair and eat all the good food. I'm really excited. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Thanks for joining me, and check it out next time. Bye.